I just realized every time I take pictures that this eye gets really squinty and I have no idea why. Like, watch. This one's fine, but then this one always gets squinty somehow, and I have no idea why. Every time I smile really big, it happens, and I'm really insecure about it, but I am learning to get better. I don't care. Bear with me. Um, so when am I not going to wear a merch t-shirt in my videos? I don't know. I'll let you know. But this is the Stolen. If you haven't heard of them, they're a band and they are really, 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 really good. Props to Jake Miller for, introducing me to them at one of his concerts. Well, not in person, but just to the music. I love them. Obviously, I have met them all. Um, they're really sweet and I love them. And I love this limited edition t shirt. Like, if I could wear this all day, every day without the letters coming off, I would. Believe me, I would. So if you haven't checked them out, go check them out. They are really amazing. Everybody would always ask me what's my favorite band, and I never really had a favorite band because I'm usually really into country music and I am like into pop, and I'm starting to get into like rock and different things like that recently. But now, if somebody asks me what's my favorite band, it's gonna be The Stolen, of course. They're my favorite. Go check them out and message them, DM them, do whatever, and tell them I sent you to listen to their music. I think they would be really, really, really pleased. Doesn't matter either way. You don't have to check them out, but they are really amazing, and you are missing out if you haven't listened to any of their music before. Da da da. I can't talk today, people. Okay, so for today's video, it's gonna be another little series thing. Bear with me. There's only gonna be two series. I promise there's not gonna be a third one unless I come up with something else. That would be amazing, triple, but only double series. This time it's not gonna be without each month. It might be twice, three times a month. It just depends on how much I can upload and record, like I've said in my previous video on New Year's. But this one is basically just going to be life lessons that I've learned, so there could be as many of them, obviously, as I could think of. And obviously, since I am physically handicapped, there will be different ones and more added that none of you guys probably even think about unless you were in a similar situation to me and you are physically handicapped. Then maybe you can obviously relate to those situations. But if not, you know what, it could be something that might open up your guys' eyes a little bit more as well. I am very excited and happy to get into this series as well. So without further ado, let's get started. The first life lesson I want to talk to you guys today is about how your actions can affect others. Some people will do things specifically for themselves, which not all cases is a bad thing. But some people will do little things or big things, depending on the situation, that they don't realize can affect other people majorly, and they just think it will affect them and that one person. But it does affect some other people that are in that situation, and they don't realize it in that moment. Like if a mother and a father or whoever, the parents or grandparents, it could be anybody, any kind of adults, are fighting like constantly, like every single day. It could be about different things, same things, and they tend to get more aggressive each time, whether it's physically, mentally, it doesn't matter. It not only has that effect on whoever that the one person is fighting with the other person, you know what I'm saying. It doesn't always have to be like if the mother is doing it to the father, or vice versa, the father is doing it to the mother. It doesn't always affect just that one person. If they have children or grandchildren or whoever around, it does affect that child or grandchild or whoever is in the room also. It doesn't matter how young they are. Some of them still click and they will remember that for the rest of their lives. And some people think, oh, it's not a big deal. This just has to do between us two. But really, if there's more people in that room, it's not just between you two. It's between everybody else that is in that room. And people like to play it off as, oh, well, this is an adult matter, so it's only between me and you. But I think some adults don't realize how much children or kids, no matter what the age is. I mean, obviously, unless it's a toddler or, 1 or 2 year old, maybe they won't understand, but they're like 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, around that age, they can still remember anything that you said, anything that you have done, and sometimes it can haunt and almost ruin the rest of their life. And I don't want to be the person who is dramatic, and I'm not, but I've just seen it firsthand. I'm not going to say, a specific situation that it's happened because I've just seen it happen in my personal life, and I'm not going to get all into that because I'm not all into drama. But I don't think people really realize how much little things that they think can affect somebody else. You never know what happens on the other end of what you are doing. And I think we need to be more cautious about that at some points. I know we can't be at all times, but I think we need to be a little bit gentle, I guess, if you want to say as a word, more kinder, more understanding, and talk it out with people. Talk it out with their kids. If, you know what, like, talk it out. Like, you can't sit there and hold a grudge or say this or say that. I mean, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I'm stumbling for words. Like, I don't even know. Like, in my mind, I know what I'm saying, but when it comes out as words sometimes, I can't even think because I can't understand how anybody would think it's right to do any of the actions that they do without justifying and explaining to the child why they did it, and just talking in a mature adult way. I don't understand how anybody could do that, but I don't know, maybe you guys will get confused by that whole part that I just kind of rambled on about, but I think adults need to not do that kind of thing around kids, whether it is fighting or any kind of abusive. And to a lot of people, it would be kind of like a duh matter, and like we understand that, we get that, but I don't think a lot of people realize how much they do it until after it's done, even if it's years later. I think we just need to be more courteous to the kids and the people around us and try not to put people who are not adults in adult situations. Like, I guess maybe is what I'm trying to say almost. Like, don't make them feel bad and act and make them think it's all their fault because it's not their fault. It's your fault for doing whatever you are doing. Um, and it's not the child's. But the child could sit there and think it's all their fault on why that fight started, on why their parents or grandparents left them. It could be all their fault, or at least they think it is when it's really not. And the parents won't care. Nobody will care. Yeah, I'm just kind of trying to explain my life, like what I've been through, without actually saying it because I don't want to really get into that topic. Some of you know what I'm talking about. A lot of you watching this might know what I'm talking about. But, it's the truth, and you can't hide away from the truth. You can't. You can try, but it always comes back to haunt you at some point. So, yeah, I think we need to be more cautious with our actions because it really does affect every single person around us, no matter where we are, even if we're in a public place. It does affect people at a certain point. So, I think we need to be more cautious, more kinder, more everything. Just look at your surroundings and just don't act out if you don't need to. I mean, there shouldn't be no reason you need to act out, but yeah, I think you guys get the point. There's really nothing else I don't think I could say here. You guys kind of get the gist. You get the point. You get what I'm trying to say. So I think I'm going to end this here. Just remember, be cautious of where you are, what you say, what you do, because it could just change your whole life. It doesn't matter if you have kids or not. Let's put it that way. It doesn't even necessarily have to be be about kids. It could just be pushing people away, things like that. Be a little bit more cautious of your surroundings, and yeah, that's all I got. I don't know what else to say, but like I've said, you guys get the point. You get it. Yeah, I'm done. I apologize for going in circles and rambling on and being every which way and maybe even confusing. I'm gonna be known for that a lot on this channel. That's just how I am. I think even when I just say the topic, you guys should know what I'm talking about. I shouldn't have to elaborate on it, but some people like to elaborate because, like me or anybody, to elaborate because they still don't know what they're talking about, but I don't know. You guys get the point. You guys get the point. Whatever actions you do can affect everybody around you. So just be cautious and be careful of what you do and what you say because it can hurt people. Point blank. That's what it is. That's what I meant to say. Alright? You get it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you, maybe if you like the stolen, my red hair, my lip color, my uniqueness, my rambling, my anything. If there's anything you liked about this video, give it a thumbs up. If there isn't, give it a thumbs up anyways. I don't know. I'm not gonna be one of those YouTubers, but whatever. You get the point. If you want to see more of my creative and nice videos, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell button to get notified whenever I do release a video. Remember, I will be releasing at least one every single month of this year, so stay tuned for those. I think that's all I have to say. My social media links will always be down in the description. Make sure to check out the Stolen. No, this is not sponsored by them. I just love them that much. Make sure to check them out, guys. Check them out. Alright, I think that's it for this video. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!